this was given to him by an intelligence from Mars, who is called Mars Sector 6. Let me. I hope you can do my voice right. I just got a feedback.
It's kind of breaking. I don't know.
It's kind of breaking. Okay, let me just switch on and off. Thanks for that. How about now? Can you hear my voice? Okay, perfect. Thank you, Mritlaji. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. So coming back to our book, The Nine Freedoms. So the master, or who channeled Dr. George King, he was doing meditation like 8 hours per day, and for 10 years he's of such a great caliber. The more I learn about him through his biography, I just have deep reverence and deep gratitude for him that he brought all this knowledge to us. And this book brought us of different steps towards ascension. Not only that, but also answers the questions like where are we, where did we come from, where are we going, and what's the path, how does the map look like. So it gives us the big overview of what one can expect towards his or her evolution. And what did we learn? We learned like different freedoms in the past months: bravery, love, service. The first three being the most in fundamentals. And then when one masters these fundamentals, then the adept or the other seeker moves into enlightenment and cosmic consciousness phase. So here it is then more about conscious control of Kundalini. So about Kundalini, we have heard and read a lot, but here it is really described in detail how the author experienced enlightenment and cosmic consciousness, where one realizes he or she is like one with the universe, and one grows beyond any nationality, beyond any differences. So pure oneness. And when one reaches the stage of cosmic consciousness, then the next stage is ascension. All the ascended masters, like the cosmic hierarchy or Great White Brotherhood, led by Mahavatar Babaji, for example, who are all ascended masters taking care of the earth. So these are the masters who choose to stay on earth. But not all ascended masters choose to stay on earth. They can also go to other worlds, and that's what we have been learning, which is interplanetary existence. So that means going to other planets. And we learned that the first stops for an ascended master are basically the planets like Mars, Neptune, and Pluto. Of course, the question arises like these planets are barren, and even with our telescopes, we cannot find any life. But of course, the answer is the life doesn't exist there on a three dimensional, and that's the reason we cannot find any life there. The life is thriving in higher dimensions. So only one develops these senses, higher senses. One can get into touch with these great advanced beings, for example, from Mars. And here we have been learning how how everything is at an interplanetary stage. So yes, that's the recap, friends. And let us all now again connect to ourselves by starting meditation, because this knowledge is really powerful and we take it small bite at a time. And I request you all to find a nice, suitable, relaxing place and posture. Clasp your hands and cross your legs. Now gently close your eyes and start observing your normal, natural breath. Let us all connect to that higher source in us, that great flame within us, so that we can understand this knowledge better and we can apply in our daily life. Stay with your breath, friends, observing the incoming and outgoing breath. And every time you notice a thought, just bring back your attention to your breath. So, this wonderful breath, we are told that ascension is our birthright, and the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, single step. And at each step, let us be with our breath. Last 5 minutes. Stay with your breath. Stay with this wonderful breath energy. Last 1 minute. We learned that the freedom of bravery is attained with the right knowledge, which is we are eternal souls. And the second freedom, love, Love is an energy which we can use to transform everything. And the third, freedom service. We serve so that we apply love in action. Slowly bring back your attention to your physical body. Observe your surroundings. How do you feel from the inside? Last 10 seconds. Okay, friends, gently place both of your palms on your eyes, taking in all this wonderful energy. And we are quite grateful for this wonderful wisdom and the amazing music. Yes, friends, so whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes. Thank you so much for your energies and for your participation. We will now begin the channeling message, and after that, our author gives his explanation. He learns as he goes deeper into this freedom. So that means he, as the interplanetary man, as the interplanetary man goes deeper into this freedom, he becomes a tiny thought creator. He learns to control his visualizations so that they conform exactly to predetermined patterns. He learns the greatness of the great. To him, the divine is reflected through his masters upon Saturn. He would rather give up even his present freedom and be cast into the lowest terrestrial astral realms than disobey his masters by even a glance. He does not worship his masters because of their power, but because they are a reflection of the divine principle. Such a one is many lives further along the road to cosmic realization than even an earth master. Take the 5 steps, wait upon the rock of the sixth, so that you might experience ascension and go forward and become interplanetary man. You have been told, guard well this sacred wisdom, for even though you understand it not now, there will come a time when you will. Your internal vibrations have been altered by these utterances. Do not ever again slip from the path, for if you do, your fall will be doubly hard. Take this cosmic wisdom deep into your heart, and a greater realization will dawn. And when it does, and as it does, walk forward boldly into the seven freedoms. I have spoken thus. All transmissions now discontinued. So that's the end of the seventh freedom, interplanetary existence, friends. Thank you so much. But of course, we need explanation from our author. These are again very complex, complex words for us to understand, especially about about the interplanetary man and his respect towards masters on Saturn. What does this even mean? So the text here says that one of the secrets of success in all active metaphysical practice is a complete obedience to the teachings of one's master, as well as strict adherence to all pervasive law. No degree of freedom, which is enlightenment, can be gained without the imposition of self discipline by the student. He must choose a master whose teachings seem right to him and live by those teachings. He must be prepared to give up his own pretty free will upon the altar of strict obedience to the instruction of a person obviously wiser than himself. So, here, of course, the author is explaining that, of course, a complete adherence of teachings, whatever we follow, is much needed, and as well as a path of self discipline and a complete focus. When truth means this much to a man, he will find it, but not until then. So here he makes it very clear. And of course, we also read about the internal vibrations which have been changed. So there is some more explanation here. So vital is this information that once man has been exposed to it, he has a greater responsibility towards his essential part in the cosmic scheme than he had previously. It is known that the higher up the ladder of evolution one climbs, the more difficult are the tests which one has to endure, and also the more subtle are the temptations. And here also, friends, like the more we climb up and up, the fall will be more harder because we learned more. So the temptations or everything is much more known. And knowingly, if we do again the same, it's not a mistake, but knowingly, if you do something, you have to again face the consequences. That's what he's trying to say here, that the fall will be doubly hard. It should be made clear to all students that those who have read this far have been granted an initiation into the highest aspect of metaphysical truth yet given to mankind in the present or any previous life on earth. You have gained not only greater enlightenment through this initiation, but more important still, a framework of wisdom upon which you can base your further contemplations and meditations. This is the most important truth yet revealed to you. Use it as a guide so that you may be led towards a deeper awareness within yourself. But guard yourself well. No matter how rough the road through progress becomes, stick courageously to it, and if you do so, you will bless Almighty God for guiding you to the wisdom you have just been initiated into. This is known to all the masters. Sooner or later, will this will be known by you also. So that's the end of others' explanation as well, friends. Thank you so much. This is a very, I would say this is a very big chapter. So I couldn't read everything here. And the most important aspect that was given is the meaning of Om, AUM, and that's what the author means that you have been given greater initiation. So, but for to understand this, one must read this book, especially the seventh freedom. And thank you so much for listening through. And overall, I for me, like we understand that this is really really far away of one, yeah, far away for anyone who does meditation in the beginning. But of course, as we discussed, this is all a map for us, what can be. And the moment we said about interplanetary man, who is, imagine someone who is already an ascended master, who is living on other planets, even they have the next steps. And that's what we have been discussing so far. And we have been told the first planets are Mars, Jupiter, and even the higher planets are Saturn and Venus. So that's why there is a mention of Saturn here, and we have been told here that there are even greater beings on planet Saturn. That's also very interesting for me. So it just opens even more mysteries of this universe. And if you have anything to add, or how did you feel about this all this knowledge, please feel free to unmute yourself or raise your hand. Thank you so much. In the meantime, Jashwinderji, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for attending today. Thank you for your energies today. Thank you. Yes, Ram. Hi. Yes, Ram. Please go ahead.
Hi, Sashank. Is my voice good?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Just let me know, or else I change my device. So wonderful, wonderful sharings. There are a lot of coincidences from what I heard today from you and from this book. Because now I'm reading also the Celestian prophecy, and it has similar. There is some information with similarities, and particularly now I'm reading about energy. Matter is not energy, and that related to, in a way, when you spoke about other planetary systems, that the life is not visible to us because it is in a different dimensional states. So that's quite interesting to see dots from two different books that are connecting together to the same truth in a way. And the rest of the information that you shared, that as we become awakened and then as we grow on, there are still some evolutionary steps, or you take it as challenges, but then we all have to reap the consequences as we live those challenges. So very important, all these things. And in the backdrop, it is all a process. It's a continuous process. So thank you, Shashank. Very grateful to you for this wonderful wisdom that you are sharing. Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ram, for explaining and reiterating. It's Celestian Prophecy, wonderful book. Again, I like the way you brought the parallels between how the both it's the same knowledge as you said, but unless we have the eyes and unless we can go into that state, normally it's not visible. The life on other planets, wonderful. It's also the Celestian Prophecy in the movie as well, right? They will visually show us. The more you are tuned into that frequency, you can see more. Thank you so much. Yes, Sangamita ji.
Yes, I just want to say that I just have a hobby of studying astrology, not predictive, but esoteric astrology, and then just connecting the dot with our mythology and all our planet. And I actually do not think about future so much, but just try to just connect the incident and the chart with the the planetary system, and I just observed that uh, actually we do not think that astrology is a real science, but there is something. we do not know. So whatever you shared today, I believe that, because I cannot give you the reason or logic. I'm not a physics student, but even I'm a science student, I believe that there is something. So if you seek, then you will find it. And you know, we have everything inside our. So that's just I want to share that. That is an indirect way of proving that there is something that's like this book is talking about, and all the planets, and they are all actually alive, all the Saturn and Jupiter and Mars and Venus, and they all act as an energy in our energy field or something. That's all I learned. Just want to share that. Thank you.
Wonderful, Sangeetaji. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that knowledge. I have been reading recently by C.W. Leadbeater. It's called The Hidden Side of Things, and there also he mentions the effects of course, other planets, effect of everything on you. This is, of course, very hidden science, and the
Yes,
more one learns, as you said, like if you want to know that, you will know it,
yeah,
right? Yeah. And he describes this. But one thing what I like is, the more you have this willpower or this spiritual power,
yes,
where you go inside and know yourself, or the
yes,
self-realized, and the less effect the other planets or other things have on you. So that's
yes,
very, very, very interesting for me. Like,
yes.
that's what
That
he came into conclusion. Yeah.
and then I found like all our mythological stories, even Indian or Greek, or they have a same content, and all the information are in front of us. We just, like I was talking about this Nishingo avatar, the our one of the avatar, and how that was. I was just thinking how that was so much. Um, the slit theory in the physics, how much that has a similarity of the story, and we always heard that the story of the Prahlad and all the god Vishnu and everything, but that is just the simple thing we always heard, but we never think like that way. But one day I was reading about that, and then I just connected like how they know. So the all those masters, they travel all those stuff, and they knew the knowledge, and they want to teach us, and they made the story so that we remember. So all the messages are in front of us. You just have to tap. And I think meditation is the best way to do that, not anything other stuff. So that is a simple way to tap into other than into that is the meditation.
Wow. Wonderful. Thank
Yes.
you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Totally.
Thank you, Master.
Totally. Thank you, Sangamitaji.
Thank you.
So, yes. Yeah, I see another hand. Chumki, or Master, did I spell correctly?
Hello, yes, I am Chumki. Is my nickname. My
Okay.
name is Fullora, but it comes as Chumki. That's fine.
Oh yeah,
So I
welcome,
am,
welcome to the session. Yeah.
yeah, it's the first time here,
Uh, yes.
and I'm the sister of Sangamita,
Yes, yes, yes.
and I have always wanted to meditate and wanted to know myself. It's like the feeling that I always had since my childhood. It's like when I was very little, and it I feel like I have everything, but I still looking for something, and it never gives me. I feel like I am not in peace, and this is what I am looking for. And now that my son is, he went to college, and this is something, and I think I am so grateful that I am able to join your group. And I feel so good today after the first time, meditating with you. And I feel that this is something, will help me, what I am looking. And that's inside me. I know it's not outside, but I have to know myself, which I think I am a little lost. So I just look forward, to months from now and see how I feel.
Mhm.
So I'm so grateful to be here.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. We're
Thank you.
very
Thank you,
happy to
Masterji.
hear your
Yes.
experiences. Y-
Thank you. Yes.
Yes, Master. So, like, the more you practice, and also please attend all the sessions, and we share here knowledge, and we
Yes.
all, again, we're all students,
Yes.
teachers, masters, gods.
Yes.
So we continuously want to share this amazing knowledge of but in different angles, but again it all points to the same direction, self-realization. So
Yes.
yeah.
I am from the USA. So my timing is like 11 o'clock now in the at noon. So when I work, sometimes my work is like 1 week on, 1 week off. So I can only do, those days when I am off. But I think that is what I will start with when I'm off. So yes,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Yeah.
Also, everything is recorded in YouTube, our channel. You can
Yes,
go through in your free time. Yeah.
absolutely. Yes, I know that. Yeah, I can always do it in at evening, right?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, G. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you, Sashank. This is Varna. Yeah,
Hello, Sonaji. Thank you.
beautiful session. I feel like I need to uh, understand more. This topic was a little bit off for me, so I think I need to listen again and read some more books as you and Ramji has been doing. So maybe there's some connecting information in other books. So yeah, I felt like I need to learn more in this seventh freedom. So I'll be doing that. But thank you for giving new information so that we can look for it and contemplate on it, and we can grow. Yeah, thank you,
Yes,
Shashank.
Sonaji. Thank you so much. I also in the same situation, I should say, from actually from the freedom, enlightenment, cosmic consciousness, and ascension. I'm trying to bring my understanding, but of course it's all theoretical. And from here, the seventh freedom, it goes even deeper, and it needs, I feel like, tremendous energy, or like in that state, to understand. And the next two freedoms, simply like I'm just blown away. I couldn't understand that knowledge, to be, yeah, to be honest. So yeah, I need to reread, meditate on this. It's interesting. And I also believe, like, we get this knowledge whenever we need it, and how much ever we need it. So that's what I believe. We don't need to understand everything, but whatever it's helpful, we already take it in bits and pieces. Yeah.
True, true. I agree. I totally agree with you. Exactly. No matter how much you dig into deep, or, because why not understanding, it's not gonna come. It will come only when it's needed. Universe is so talented. We feel like we can work on that, but no, universe knows when to give you the right knowledge. But yeah, nothing hurts, right?
Yeah,
Going
definitely.
known, going into unknown. So just sometimes, knowing, living in the known is The unknown is better than living in known, right? So it's good.
It's very mysterious.
Yes, it is very mysterious, and I think it is very romantic, the universe. And I agree with Swanaji that yes, universe is always sending us signal, and we only when we need it, we will get it. That is true. Yes, it is very mysterious, and that is the, I think, the adventure or joy of living.
Mhm.
Even whatever is happening outside, just do not want this meditation to stop. That is one of the problem, because we have go out and work in a society. Like my sister was talking about, she has to work. So we are going to a different world, but I think that doing meditation is giving us a much more power to protect ourselves, right? Is it true?
Definitely. You mean the doing meditation gives us? Can you
Yes.
repeat that last sentence, please?
I think meditation will give us, that is my belief, to protect ourselves from the outside negative thing. Well,
Definitely. All the
yes,
influences, like
yes,
because you are more aware
yes,
and especially of your thoughts and emotions.
yes,
So, yeah,
yes.
that is
Thank you.
true.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Masters. Thank you so much for amazing discussion. And I'm really grateful to all of you for your energies and that you are with me in this journey. I'm very happy to have this knowledge. And one one thing tomorrow morning we have Master Nilima with the guided meditation, and she will share her experiences about Giza pyramid, because the masters today they meditated and we all meditated together with them. And yeah, she will explain her experiences. Thank you so much. And yeah, when if you don't have any other topic to share, Ram, do you want to share something else?
Um, Nothing more. Yes, we will be having this evening meditation organized by Faridabad team. So the links will be shared as well in the Beam family. And then I'm very curious for this announcement of tomorrow morning session, Shashank, because this morning we had together meditation wherein we connected to the pyramid energies, and now knowing Nilima is available tomorrow, curious to listen her experience being physically there. So yeah, thank you.
Yes, Ram, me too, really. And thanks to you that you organized this amazing session. We all experienced wonderful energies, and tomorrow we will listen what they have experienced directly. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, friends. Then keep meditating. We all will all connect tomorrow, and then bye bye. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening.